The Chimera, one of the most deadliest ships in the known universe. In the hands of a capable pilot, it could mean your death. With 5 forward-facing guns. This is one of the deadliest ships in the split arsenal. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Skillet coming to you from X4 Foundations. And let's kind of talk. We haven't done this in a minute, but let's talk, and not about the Chimera, or the Mamba, or the Bowlor, or the Asp, or Aspirator, or Dragon. You know what? Let's talk about one of the new ones. Huh? Yeah? Let's talk about this guy. The Experimental Shuttle. Now, if you do kind of like the Let's Talk, if you like the channel, some of the episodes, feel free, you know, leave a like, maybe a subscribe, but most definitely leave a comment, because we are a community. Not just us at this channel, but all of X4 players. We, have you heard Burn, their 20th anniversary? We are apparently a very nice community. And I will attest to that, because here at T-Skillet Gaming, we like to think outside the box, like to help each other. You have an issue? Guess what? Maybe we've come across it before, if you're new, or if you're old. Maybe there's a different way to think about it. Or maybe you need a refresher. But feel free, please, leave a comment. If you like it, slap a like on that thing, on the hood. Slap it, and then it'll go not to 60 in 3.4 years. I don't know. Something dumb. But the Experimental Shuttle. One of the most deadliest ships in the universe. I will say that. And in the hands of you, the player, probably the most deadly S-class ship. There are some drawbacks to this ship. There's one major drawback with this ship opposed to Commonwealth, and actually, no, you can really just say Commonwealth factions, and that is versatility. But the ship doesn't really need to be versatile. And I do have some comparisons. Now, we are missing ships out of the list of what players typically play. The Morea, Terran ships. If you play a Vigor, then we're missing some Vigor ships in Boron ships. Right now, we only have the split universe involved in this playthrough, and that's what I'm kind of basing things on, because I've done videos on the Asp, the Chimera, and the She. And they all have their place inside the wider universe, in your hands. But this one has now got a hold of my heartstrings and is playing the fiddle. I guess my heart's a fiddle, I guess I'm trying to say. Let me think about that one again. I might edit that one out. Probably not. But this ship has got my heart. And a big part of this is because of timelines. Because I get frustrated with this ship. I am not going to lie to you. I do get frustrated with this ship. Great, very Spartan interior.
Experimental Shuttle.
But I get annoyed at this ship. And then let's
Dragon.
Yeah. Let's say we're gonna go on a combat run. Okay, so do we want to fight him? Yeah. Boom.
You're going to die.
let's get...
Dragon.
Oh, that's another one.
Try harder next time.
The zoom past.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, that's right, buddy. The zoom past is something that
I'm not talking to you.
I just absolutely... I need to get out of here, because I think I've proved my point.
Jump gate. Vargas Cascade.
Is that the one I want? Yeah, that one will work. The zoom past is something that I had to get used to. And thank God for timelines, because timelines, those race missions, however frustrating but also gratifying that they are, because how do you get the ship in the hoop, okay? Right? How do you thread that needle to get in there? And how do some of the people have a higher score than I do? Mind-boggling.
Hazardous entering system.
I didn't want
Vargas
to stop.
Cascade.
Let's just get through here, get out of the split way. We don't have to worry about combat while we do the rest of the video. But how do they... How do people do that? And it's those race missions that really kind of got me to love the ship.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
To be able to take on this ship. Now, as we did witness, it is very powerful. It's got 6 hardpoint weapons in the front. The Chimera has 5. Now, in our little comparison here, I do have the Chimera, the Experimental Shuttle, and the Balor. Now, the Balor is here because it is very on par with the Chimera. We've kind of talked about that before. It's faster than the Chimera. It's more maneuverable than the Chimera. It's very on par with the Chimera. It's just lacking hull strength, but it makes up for it in everywhere else, really. So, our comparisons. Now, each of these ships has the Mark IV engines. Mark IV. And each of these ships, the Chimera and the Balor, have the thermal disintegrators. Because other than fire rate, this is what I think to be one of the most on par weapons with the Experimental Shuttle. Because not only are these are, how do I put this? These are some hard-hitting weapons. Not just because they take out shields, but the bleed-through effect into the hull. You can take out ships rather quickly with a lot of thermal disintegrators. So I think this is on par with the experimental, the HEPT. I think it's the Gamma Hept. I do believe they are on par. Shield damage 18, hull damage 10. And then against unshielded, you're looking at 28, right? So,
You're making a big mistake.
nope, that's an engine. Yeah, because you're going to be doing the bleed through, and then once that shield is diminished, you are hitting hull for all of it. Now, I will say that, you know, having 6 of these Gammas really makes a big difference. If you had 5, you're still doing a whole lot. But these shoot rather quickly.
Experimental Shuttle.
And they overheat rather fast. So, under sustained fire, boom, we've overheated. Now,
P.
he's gonna get missiled. If if I am in a combat situation, let's say against that K over there, and I'm going for their turrets, what I have done is I've layered this. So number 2, right? 3, I do not have to stop. I do not have to wait for a cooldown. I just cycle through 2, 3, 4 until the desired target is gone. I will say that. I've had some little learning curves, and that's one of the things. Also, the whole drifting and, you know, let's actually... We're in travel mode, right? And then we're going, what is it, 8.6, I think? Let's just book it. Let's see how fast. Okay, 8.4. Cut it out. Oh, I pushed the button instinctively. But we do zoom past a lot of our targets. And then we have to re-engage and do it again and do it again, depending on how that ship flies.
Danger.
And we hit it. Oh, we hit it and we just kept going. That's cool. Now, what are your guys' thoughts? Do you guys utilize the new ships, the Cutlass, the Adachi, the Sapiro, the Experimental Shuttle? Do you actually, have you built fleets with them? Do you fly them? Is there one that you like specific? Because this ship has grown on me. With everything that I had to learn and relearn in timelines about flying and racing and feathering that throttle and your maneuvering thrusters to stop and to get your nose back on your target and to get through that dumb little hoop to only get to the end and realize you weren't number 1. Okay, all right, sorry. Still got some bad feelings about some of those races. I did those races so many times. But and that was a good thing, because that retaught me things that I had either just forgotten or I haven't even learned. So timelines did a good job. And if you don't have timelines, I'm going to encourage you to get timelines. There's a whole lot in timelines that you can utilize in little different ways that you may not have thought of before. And each one of those missions can get you something. Now, I will say the mining missions and timelines, I wish that was a mission from stations. Or maybe a mission somewhere where you have to mine as fast as you can just to get, you know, just to learn. I really like those missions, along with arguably the racing missions. But it was a lot of fun. But let me know what you think. Do you guys utilize these ships? Is this one of your favorite ships now? Have you forgotten about the Morea? Have you forgotten about the Asp? The Katana, the Cobra? Have you went from an L class to an S class? Let me know what you think. Now, next video coming up for you, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be one about starting a new game. Specifically starting, we're going to be back here in our current universe. Actually, you know what? No, we might do it in the other one, the how to start things to think about universe, because that would actually kind of make more my point. Actually might do a comparison between the two universes, because this universe was created before 7.0, and there are things here that don't relate, or correlate, I should say, don't correlate with the starting of a universe after 7.0, or on 7.0. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you do watch this. I'll see you guys again.